I just ate a crap ton of food, and then I came home, made me some iced coffee, and now time for a haul. Okay, I just put a little bit more lip product on, as I love to do anyways, but I know I just showed the Sephora bag, but this is not just Sephora. This is actually from a lot of different retailers, like far and wide. And I actually have like 2 packages I was supposed to get today, but they're delayed. So I'm just gonna do like an honorary mention of them tomorrow because I'm way too excited to not film this tonight. So if you want to know if where something was specifically from, put it in the comments and I'll answer you. Okay, I think I'm just gonna like start from like this side to this because I have everything laid out. Okay. One, I got mostly makeup, but I grabbed this skincare. This is from Medicube. This is the PDRN Pink Collagen Capsule Cream. I was gonna grab the vitamin C one, but I'm just not really too sure about vitamin C and stability with a lot of products. But I do have very dry skin, and I'm just looking for things for overall like hydration and suppleness. So I thought this was a good fit, and they just came out with this one, so I'm really excited to try this. I'll try this tonight with my skincare and give you my thoughts. So follow me on TikTok and Instagram if you want to see that, because that's where it's gonna go that's where it's gonna go first. So I'm really excited because I'm drinking a lot of coffee. Okay, another skincare-ish thing. I got this from Aven. I don't think I ever said that out loud, but this is the Solaire UV Mineral Multi-Defense Tinted Sunscreen Fluid. I love me a good tinted sunscreen, so I haven't tried anything from this brand yet, so I figured why not? I'm testing out a lot of things anyways. We'll see how this does, especially like as the warmer months are approaching. A lot of days I just like to do tinted sunscreen and then use whatever other products I want to do on top. Like I won't do foundation or concealer. Next, I have a couple palettes from Viseart. So I haven't tried any Viseart palettes, so I'm really excited to try this. I have a friend, a dear friend, who's also makeup obsessed, and she's been recommending everything to me, and she loves Viseart. So I grabbed a couple. This is the Theory palette. I didn't realize they're gonna be this small, but I love that. I feel like this is gonna travel so beautifully. Look how pretty. If you guys don't know, I don't know how you would know this, but my favorite color is emerald green, and that's beautiful. So excited to try that. I haven't tried any of these yet, so there's gonna be a lot of like first impressions coming out. So again, TikTok and Instagram, you're gonna see it there first. And then I have the Viseart Dark Edit. Super pretty. I always love like purple tones, but I do want to get into more colorful colors, so I feel like these are really good introductory ones because it comes with shades that are more wearable that I could use those shades with. And then I have Viseart Libertine. The packaging has like copper on it. I took all the I'm the person that like peels off all the stickers and everything right when I get it, so everything's already opened. And some of these things I swatched and played with because I'm super excited about formulas. Okay, next I have some Pat McGrath. So again, I borrowed a palette from one of my friends and I fell in love with the Pat McGrath Mothership palettes. So I wanted to grab one for myself, and then I actually have a friend that is like a sales managing like education director for Pat McGrath, and he was super sweet in telling me like what he recommends for me because I told him I like cooler tones, things like that. So after talking with him and going a little back and forth, I ended up choosing this one. Initially when I first saw the palette, I was like, this isn't for me. I go for like cool tones, neutrals, things like that. So I'm pretty shocked I grabbed this myself, but I was like, before I purchased, like I went and swatched everything. The one I thought I wanted, just it wasn't doing it for me, and I think I just need something a little bit different, a little bit more special. So I grabbed, which one is this? This is the Mothership 7 Divine Rose, and Pat McGrath's packaging is always so luxe. Look at that. I did swatch some of these already. It's so pretty, and of course I peeled everything. I have the original packaging of this. I have it stored somewhere else because I have like my makeup in a cart and I have very limited space, so I have stored all my nice packaging nicely upstairs, so don't worry, I have the packaging for this. But so pretty, and this is typically not colors I usually go for, LOL, but I'm very excited to try it, especially the special shade right here. When I swatched this at Sephora, I was going goo goo gaga all over that thing. Okay, Next is another Pat McGrath. I actually do have a couple Pat McGrath things. Okay, this is the Mothership Mega Celestial Odyssey. My friend told me this is one of her favorite palettes, and then I searched far and wide and I found this because this was a limited edition, but I got it anyways. Look at this. I did swatch a lot of the colors. This was new when I got it. I did buy the secondhand, but it was completely unswatched, so I'm a little scared of infections there, but I did find this completely new, but I went ahead and touched it. I touched a lot of the shades, but look how gorgeous that is. And I'm super excited to try a lot of the colors that I like never wear. But it's like, this is a very colorful palette, but they're very wearable. So it's not like intimidating, if that makes any sense at all. But I'm so excited for this. And especially like, look at that packaging. I own Pat McGrath's like bronzers and lipsticks, and I always love her boxes and everything. I don't keep those boxes. But these, look at this. I mean, it's a cardboard package, but it's really nice. It has a magnetic closure, but I'm definitely excited to dig into that. And then I have this quad from Pat McGrath. This is the Divine Bronze Luxe Quad Venusian Sunrise. Sorry, the food is starting to hit me now. Okay, look how pretty. This is a great like basic palette, right? I always love like purple tones, especially to like use in my crease and to deepen everything up. But this is such a wearable palette because a lot, like initially when I looked at Pat McGrath's palettes, I thought they were very like intimidating or it'd be too bright and colorful. But after I tried it out, it's a lot more like, I don't know what other word to use besides comfortable to use, but it's really fun. You really do feel like an artist when you use Pat McGrath palettes. But this one is such a wearable one. I thought this one would be perfect for travel. Okay, I think this is like, no, I'm excited about all of these. It's hard to say that I'm excited about one particular one. Okay, I love cool tones and I've been loving Pat McGrath's shimmers. This is the Bijou Brilliance eyeshadow palette in the shade Lunar Nightshade. I have to throw this package upstairs, but I went swatch. I swatched this like 3 times just to show my husband. Look, I think I literally want to use this tomorrow. You have such a pretty like midnight blue, just like a pretty like teal color that's not like teal in your face, but like teal like, oh, is that an Aurora Borealis? That type of teal. And then this is like a surpriser shade, so I'm really excited to see how these all go together. So nice. I'm super excited. Okay, the excitement. I got a lot of eyeshadow palettes, okay? I have wanted a Tom Ford eyeshadow quad for forever. Now I have other Tom Ford makeup. I love their foundation. I have 2 of their foundations and like, I think like 3 of their concealers. And then like, I think a powder foundation. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a powder foundation, but I always have just bought like their complexion products because the eyeshadows to me just weren't really standing out, especially for the looks I was doing back then. But now I'm really experimenting with different shimmers because I never liked shimmers, but now I've been looking into the Tom Ford quads. I picked this one. This is Suspicion. Of course, you get such a pretty like dust bag. Of course, this is gonna go upstairs. Okay, I forgot to take all my packaging off, but this is Suspicion. Did I take everything out of this? Hold on. No, I didn't. Okay, I think I forgot to take this one out, but that's what the shades look like. Let's just take this off. Okay, let me just get my fingerprints everywhere, but that's what it looks like. And again, I was shocked to grab a a warmer tone palette. But when I was swatching these, I just really liked like the butteriness of this. And I just like, these are very one and done shadows. So like I would really use like these shadows, just kind of like sweep over my lid, maybe darken my crease with some bronzer. But I think this is just more of like an effortless to go. I really don't think I'd use these like together to create a look, but this is more for like a one and done. Like I want to feel a little luxe, that type of palette. Now this is a lot to pay for that feeling, but I think I really made a good choice with this one because this one, it's just, I feel like I'll get a lot of use out of this one. Now, honorary mention, I did order another Tom Ford palette. It did not come yet. It's coming tomorrow, but I really wanted to film tonight. So yeah, there's one more eyeshadow palette I'll talk about on my TikTok or Instagram, and it'll just be there. Okay, and then on the topic of eyeshadow palettes, I finally grabbed this. I did use this in like one of my past YouTube videos. This is the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes, the Neutrals. Stunning palette. It's like, there's no words. It's a perfect matte palette. I feel like had I gotten this when this first came out, I'd be all over it. But I just have so many like matte neutral palettes that I really was just, I didn't see a reason to get this. But I just kept thinking about it, and it's just like, I don't have a good matte palette with just all of these shades that's travel friendly like this, because the Morphe one is one I kind of use, but it's a really big palette. That one doesn't travel well, and I wanted a good basic palette that would travel easily, and you know, can't beat this size. And of course, the formula is very buttery. It blends super well. I've only used like 5 of these shades, six of these shades. So I am looking forward to doing more looks with this one and using this alongside like some of these more colorful palettes. Okay, I think this is the last eyeshadow palette for this haul. This is the Dior Backstage Smoky Essentials palette. Now, I did use some of this product because this is a collective haul. This is over a couple weeks. This is what I have on right now. So I love it. And this is my second time using it. I basically recreated the look I wore yesterday. I love it. I'm surprised I didn't go for like a full-on smoky look, but these berry tones, I just really, really like the depth I get, really love. I literally don't have anything bad to say about this palette. The shimmers are subtle. So like if you're someone that really enjoys matte palettes and you kind of want to experiment with some subtle shimmers, this is the one to do it with, because the color I have like right on my lids is this shimmer shade. I actually have this on as a highlight on my nose and cheekbone too, and it's nothing like in your face. So I really like this, and I wish I kind of used this sooner because this would have really resonated with me before I really started liking super wet looking shimmers. Okay, now complexion, I guess. Yeah, okay. I grabbed the Hourglass foundation. I have this one on, and like, it's a bit more orange than me. I mean, I feel like this can be my summer shade, but I really do want like one that matches me like now. Like, it doesn't look that bad on camera, but in real life, it's like orange and like neutral. So I have the shade 6.5. I'm probably gonna keep this one and then get another one that's lighter, but when I was swatching the lighter shades in the store, the undertones were just not it. So this was the closest for undertones, but even then it's still pretty orange for me. But I guess I'll try it again. Or I mean, it oxidized, like I don't know if maybe it oxidized. If I try a lighter shade and it oxidizes a little bit, it might work out. So I have to just give it a second shot. So there's that. And then I have the Bobbi Brown Weightless Skin Foundation. This is SPF 15, but I never rely on makeup for SPF. And I have the shade 046 Warm Beige. I have like 4 or 5 Bobbi Brown foundations. I'm pretty sure they're all different colors. Like the numbers never match. Ew, why is there dust on this? I don't know. Just took it out of the box for the first time, but this looks like it'll, yeah, this looks like it'll match me. We'll see. I love Bobbi Brown's complexion products. Like I've been using their under eye, or the powder foundation that they have, and I love their stick foundations. So, oh, and the serum foundation, top notch. And I'm excited to try this one. Okay, next I have the MAC Studio Fix Conceal and Correct palette, and I grabbed the one for light skin tones. I have a couple color correctors, but I figured for when I travel, or just in general, as I'm doing like some makeup on other people, I do have like color correctors for deeper skin tones, but I don't have like a good variety for like lighter tones. So this is almost a little too light for me, but this can still work under foundations. Well, I can use this a lot for brightening, but like this will work for me in like these. I don't know about these. These are probably a little lighter for me, but it's okay. But I thought this was a really good palette just to keep on hand. I could probably experiment with the other shades and see, it's like maybe there's something I don't know. We'll try it out. I'm willing to pretty much try anything. Next up, I have some things from By Terry. This is the Hyaluronic Hydra Concealer. I did swatch this in the car. Ooh, it kind of like disappeared. Interesting. It's basically like you click it and it comes out. I haven't tried this yet. I just swatched it like on my hand after I bought it because no one was there at the Nordstrom counter to help me, but whatever. I am excited to get use of this because I've heard fantastic things about By Terry's complexion products. Like they have a powder that's like hydrating. Y'all ever hear about a powder that's hydrating? Not me, but that's something I feel like I need. So maybe I'll try that next. But I have so many powders right now. I was like, that's not really a great thing for me to try. Okay, and then I have the By Terry eyeliner, intense liquid eyeliner. Yeah, I've been using like this this eyeliner because I normally just don't like doing eyeliner, so I haven't really spent money on it. I think this was like, this is a really old one, but it works for when I need it to. But I needed another good felt tip eyeliner, and By Terry had some and it looks pretty good, and it looks almost like a marker tip, not necessarily like a flimsier felt tip. So I think this will do a lot better than the other one, because that one, it's like the tip has worn out and it's getting like frayed, and it's not looking that great these days. So it's time I chucked that one out. Okay, and then I realized I have like all my concealers that I have are high end. I don't have any drugstore ones, but I figured I need to try a couple drugstore ones, and I have a couple in mind I want to try. But first I grabbed this one. There's like some nasty residue from the tape, but this is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Coverage Concealer, and I grabbed the shade 345 Oatmeal, and I'm using this as like a brightening concealer. I have it on right now. I really do like this. It's very thin, like, I mean, it's not like completely thin. This is closer to the Estee Lauder Double Wear formula than the Hourglass one. I'm looking for something that's similar to the Hourglass one, but I really do like how much lighter this one is, because the Hourglass one is thicker, but I don't wait for it to set or anything before I blend it out, because I go for brightening, not really for coverage. But this is fantastic. I really like it, and you know, it's a fraction of the price of the Hourglass one, and I feel like this blends in a lot easier. What was that? Okay, it was just my little scooper. But yeah, I might grab a shade that's closer to my skin tone for coverage or anything, but I honestly don't really use concealers for coverage on my face. I just use brightening, so maybe I won't do that. Yeah, see, I can de-influence myself. I can do that. Okay. Next up, I have the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. I have the mini. I don't remember when I got this. I don't remember buying this at all. Maybe this was a free gift with one of my purchases. Same thing with this. I don't know why this is here. This is the Dr. Barbara Sturm, the Good C Vitamin C Serum. Yeah, I normally don't like picking up vitamin C products because, you know, the stability. I normally just use the L-ascorbic acid powder and just mix it fresh when I use it. Look how cute. Okay. I'm guessing these are free samples with a purchase or something, because I don't know why I would have a Dr. Barbara Sturm product here, but that's a pleasant surprise. I just kind of like dumped everything before I started filming. Okay. Okay. Next up, I grabbed a MAC Single Shadow. This is Omega Matte. I thought this would be a perfect like contour shade for like the days, like, you know, just eyelid contour in my nose, because I used to use an eyeshadow to contour my nose and put in my crease on days that I just wanted to go for a simpler look, but I lost it. And it was a color just like this. So I grabbed this. Hopefully it's not too light. I think it'll work out. Yeah. And it's so tiny. Look at that. That's really cute. You know, MAC shadows are MAC shadows. They're gonna be good. Okay, this one I introduced on like TikTok and Instagram because I was super excited. But this is the Bobbi Brown Luxe Eyeshadow Rich Sparkle. And this is in the shade Moonstone. So again, with my new obsession with like shimmery shadows, this is kind of like the Urban Decay, like Space Cowboy, something like that. I don't have that one, but this, look how pretty. I did like a swatch on my TikTok, so if you want to see it, go there. But this is like, it's like that wet shimmer. Like this is a topper. You can't like, you really want to put like a light shadow like this and then like put this on top with like your finger. Really pretty. And then look how pretty Bobbi Brown's, oh, that's still gross. Okay, Bobbi Brown's packaging is. Yeah, I love me some Go Bobbi Brown. Okay, next up, I have 2 brow liners because I wasn't too sure about the shade. One is probably gonna be a little darker than the other, which is fine because some days I do go for a more dramatic brow, especially when I have like a heavier eye or like a higher contrast look. That's when I'll go heavier with my eyebrow. And the current eyebrow pencil I use is good, but I'm running low on it, and it's really a brand that you can't find at like Ulta, Sephora, stuff like that. This is literally from like a beauty supply store, but I've just used them and like I'm not having a problem with, so I'm just gonna use it. But I figured I do need to try some eyebrow products that if anyone does want to use an eyebrow product I have something I can like be like, oh, it's this, you're able to get it easily. But this is from About Face. What is this? It's the Brow Artist, and I have black brown and soft black. So especially like my eyebrows are a little bit like, I go for like cooler tones, like grayer tones when it comes to my eyebrows. And I dye my hair blue black. Like right now my roots have pretty much faded, but like my ends are still pretty much like, yeah, you can tell. So, you know, there are some looks, especially like when I do heavier looks, I do need a really dark brow. So hopefully that will do the job. Okay, next up is a Buxom product. This is actually part of a holiday set, and the holidays have passed, so I got this on sale. This is a Powerline plumping lip liner. I haven't tried that. I've never actually like used a liner that actually plumps, but Buxom is known to do plumpers really well. So I'm pretty excited to see if this actually plumps. But this is in the shade Dangerous Dolly. I think this is such a pretty like Barbie-ish magenta shade. I'm excited to try that out. And then I have the full-on plumping lip cream in the shade Dolly. It's like the same shade. And then the Buxom full-on plumping lip polish in the shade Dolly. I've used Buxom products like lip glosses before, and I did use this like the day I bought it because my lips were chapped and I could not find my lip combo in my purse that day. Beautiful. I think like Buxom creates like top tier lip glosses. Like they're really hard to beat. They've just been like an OG from the beginning, so really nice. Okay, and then I'm seeing some samples. So this is the Aveda Foot Relief Moisturizing Cream. Cute. When it comes to foot creams, I literally use like my Trader Joe's hand cream, the one that's like L'Occitane. Really slather that all over my hands and my feet at night, like right when I lay in bed. Or I use this cream that's like 40% urea, and I'll use every once in a while, and I put on like my silicone lined socks. You wake up with like baby soft feet the next day, but I finished that foot cream, so who knows? If I like this, I'll just buy a whole bunch of this. It just needs to like, that one is hard to beat because the high content of urea, I literally just put on my heel, baby soft the next day. It's amazing. And then I have the Origins Clear Improvement Rich Purifying Charcoal Mask. Oh, it's a single-use mask. I'm honestly gonna save this for when I travel, because when I travel, if I have like little trial things like this, I'll use it and just throw it out. So it's like less things come back with me, because I also shop a lot on trips. Like a lot of times my souvenir is like a luxury skincare or makeup product, and I need more room in my luggage. I mean, even though, yeah, I'm getting a lot of room throwing this out, but yeah. Okay, the honorary mentions. I was super, like, I was literally waiting for this. I have 2 blushes coming in from Gucci. I think I got the shades numbers 2 and 5. I ordered off their site because, like, you know how Dior, if you order something online, you get like complimentary, like deluxe samples, things like that. I've never owned anything from Gucci's, like makeup or skincare or anything. So I figured, let me just order it from there. And I was like, maybe I'll get a sweet little surprise. But it was supposed to come today. It did not. It's supposedly coming tomorrow, but I'll like insert a picture of what it looks like here or something. But if you want to see me try it out, follow me on TikTok and Instagram, because that's literally where it's gonna go first. I get so excited about these things that I literally spoil these little things. And then the other honorary mention was the Tom Ford eyeshadow palette. I forgot the name, but it's a cool tone palette. So I'm excited about that. Get excited because I went to Neiman Marcus to buy it. And hey girl, if you're watching this, she followed me on TikTok. I don't know if she's actually watching my YouTube video, but if you see this, yeah, I wanted the, oh, I remember, nude dip. So I wanted the nude dip quad, but they didn't have it there. And then I was like, okay, do you think the Tom Ford store would have it? And she was like, maybe, but they tend to have less of a, like they have a worse stock there. So I was like, okay, I'm one of those impatient people. I need instant gratification. Went to Tom Ford, they didn't have it. And they're just like, you can just place an order online. So boohoo, yeah, that's coming in. But yeah, regardless, I'm super excited because it's such a beautiful palette. So get excited for that. Okay, that's pretty much it for my haul. So I hope you enjoyed. This was a pricier haul, but you know, I mean, now I've kind of gotten like the itch to buy a lot of shimmery and like colorful palettes out. And all these complexion products are things I genuinely did want to try for a little while. So yeah. You know, buying SPF is never a bad thing, right? Right? But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any of these things, let me know what your thoughts are. And if there's things you recommend for me, let me know. Because as you can clearly tell, I like to shop. So yeah, I think like what, my earlier haul videos, I said I need to stop shopping. It's a part of who I am. It's yeah, it's okay. I love myself. I love that quality about me. I love trying new things. I'm spontaneous. That's a good thing. Okay, anyways, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And again, if you want to see little reviews of each of these things or like my new products coming in, follow me on TikTok and Instagram, because that's where I post about it first. And then, or if you would just want to see my face more often, I upload multiple times a day on both TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. And then I'll do 3 to 4 uploads a week, like full on YouTube videos like this. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope to see you again soon.